Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today we are going to be going through our Christmas inventory. So thank you if you are new here. I have gotten so many more subscribers in the month of October, and it's very funny because my decorating and holiday stuff just does really well and my makeup stuff just doesn't anymore, and I'm still going to be doing beauty and makeup and skincare and stuff, but I'm definitely leaning in 50% to this home stuff because it's what I love to do, and apparently you guys like it too. So if you're a Halloween person, welcome to Christmas. I do love Christmas. I don't personally do Creepmas. I love that. I actually would love to do like one little Creepmas tree, but I love vintage nostalgia and I want Christmas to be festive and jolly. And so that's where we've been going for the most part, starting last year. And that means just a lot of kitsch, a lot of color, a lot of wild maximalist stuff, cutesy stuff, vintage stuff. Anyway, I'm just loving it. So I'm going to show you what I have now, and I'll do a separate video with the small haul that I have for the year. I was watching one of Tamara's videos, one of my favorite new YouTubers, and she was walking through Home Goods and she's like, hey, she's like, do you guys feel like this? Like, if I go all out for Halloween, I can't really go all out for Christmas. And what she's really meaning is financially, right? Like, do you have the room to go all out for every holiday? I know I don't. Do I have the money? I know I don't, especially not this year. So I'm being very strategic about what I bring into the home. I only have 2 Christmas bins, and this includes outside. Now, we did get new vintage lights this year for the outside. And we got some candy cane walkway stuff, which I'll show when I do the Christmas tour. I have Christmas candle holders. I have a couple of those that I'll show you. Those stay in the kitchen in the candle area. And then I have a couple of ceramic kitchen things that also stay in the kitchen. So this is more traditional decor in these 2 bins. And I'm very proud of myself for keeping it to 2 bins. And to be fair, Halloween only has 3 indoor bins and 1 outdoor bin, so don't make fun of me. Okay, so let's get started. So last year I tried to, same as Halloween, I tried to declutter as much as possible and get really organized when I put the bins back in. And you guys, I am so organized for Christmas. This is wild. Okay, so in the past, I've done different color themes, and I don't want to get rid of these things. Not all of them. Some of them I did donate last year, but some were, you know, I spent some good money on them, and they're beautiful, and you never know what you're going to use in the future. So I kept some of the things, one of them being these blue velvet picks. These are gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't want to get rid of them. So I have a lot of these. I don't know that I'm going to be using them this year, but you know, those are something I really, really, really want to keep. I might bring these out this year. I didn't use them last year, but these are vintage. They're the silk thread ornaments, and these are just the white ones. So I might use these and make a garland out of them. I'm not entirely sure, but I have those. I have a whole bag of garland, which I really love that I did this. So I have, this is definitely coming out this year. We have some, what is this? Iridescent tinsel garland. I mean, we're going like, wait till the plan, guys. Wait till the plan. It is like, I want to do a lot of tinsel, a lot of, tinsel garland and tinsel fringe and tinsel long fringe, and just have it everywhere. Speaking of that, I actually have some vintage tinsel pieces. I am scared to use these with my animals, but I do want to put them on the tree this year. So we'll see. I have a really crazy cat. I don't know if Noodle will get into this, but like, I cannot imagine risking them choking on something like this. So I'm gonna keep this forever. I'm just not sure. I want to use it. I want this to be in my theme, but I'm cautious and worried safety-wise. So I'm not sure, but I'm keeping that forever. This is a pack of all my gold stuff. which most of these go on the tree as well, but like I have some vintage ornaments. I have some newer ornaments with bells that are really, really pretty, but I love gold, and so these will be kept no matter what. And I think these are also really cool to do like a more celestial vibe as well. And again, I can make all these into garlands and use all these little gold pieces to stick in, because I'm going for maximalism here, where you're putting 10 garlands on top of each other. So a lot of this stuff that I might have not traditionally used with my vintage kitsch kind of vibe, I think I'm gonna end up using maybe in a garland situation. And I think that's a really good lesson just in decor life, is if you really love it and you have a way to store it, keep it. Because I think when our ideas change year to year, we can dip back in and say, hey, I used this for a traditional ornament last year. How can I use it this year in a different way and maximize my decor look? And I like to do that in my whole house. Like, hey, you know what? I'm not really vibing with the desk in this room. Let's move it to this room and use it as a vanity or whatever. Let's change the art from here to here. And I think in an environment, in an economy where a lot of us are struggling, most of us are probably struggling, I think that's a smart way to live in general. I'm a thrifty person, I'm an underbuyer, but I love decor. So investing in those great pieces that you can use year to year, adding a few things every year, weeding out stuff that might not be viable anymore, or maybe it's broken, you know, things happen. Speaking of broken, I have these are the Joanna Parker holiday ornament set. They're actually snowmen, super cute, but these are ceramic, so I'm keeping all these back in their boxes. I have some vintage ornaments that are glass that I also put back in the box here. These are all for the tree, obviously. Got these. And then last year I purchased Shiny Bright, the vintage style from Home Goods. And I might pick up some more this year, and I might just wait till next year when I have more money. This year is a really low money year, and I want to make sure that I can give gifts. And I loved the tree last year, so I don't know that I necessarily have to buy new ornaments. Do I want to? Yes. Do I need to? Maybe no. This next box is just more ornaments, and we don't need to go through those, but I do have a mix of like mushrooms. We love owls. We love snowy things. I mean, I got a taco truck, just a lot of variety there. And that's in a little box, in a box. So I'm very proud of myself for how I organized all of this. Now the garlands, I have everything from my favorite. So like anything with like the fuzzy balls on it, multicolored stars. Some of these things I got last year when World Market, a lot of the stuff went on sale, because I'm pretty sure World Market is my favorite place for Christmas decor. It's just so beautiful. This is my favorite thing ever. I made this last year. It's got mushrooms and ribbons and lots of fun stuff. Just basically, last year was very soft and vintage vibe. This year I'm adding a lot more pizzazz with a lot of tinsel. That's probably the biggest change, is the tinsel, because you can see the vibe here, right? Very soft, very woolly, very cozy. I think this says Merry Christmas. But you'll see when you see some of the new things that I bought this year, how we're going to slightly adjust it. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to use these garlands. Like, I'm going to use all these garlands. And that kind of stayed. Only one piece of pasta came off that. I'm also hoping to do some DIYs this year. But again, it's like, do I have... money's hard, guys. Money is hard. That's all I gotta say. Okay, and then this other last bag is lights. So I have some star lights, which are beautiful. I have some candy canes. I have some copper bells. I don't know if you can even see those. they're all mixed in, but these are just fun lights in a little baggie. So I'm very proud of myself for how I organized, guys. I think I'm actually gonna start decorating tonight. So this week is the anniversary of my mom's passing, and it's week before Thanksgiving, and I usually wait till Thanksgiving to decorate for Christmas, but I think the new tradition is gonna be decorating this week because it was my mom's favorite holiday, and I think it'll make me feel a little bit more festive and happy and not so sad. So that's the first box. Oh my gosh, so organized. I just scared the crap out of my cat. All right, now, second bin, also very organized. I'm just like really surprised with how much I don't have. Like I really got rid of stuff and I'm really proud of myself. And that makes me excited because that means I get to buy more when I have the money. Okay, so this bag is full of ribbon. Last year was a big ribbon year. This year there will still be a ton of ribbon. I was really loving like this tealy mint mixed with the red and the pink, wherever that is. Like, where are you? I didn't have as much of the velvet pink, I don't think. I think, like, that's another thing too. Like, this is a good idea to go through to see what I actually do need this year. And I think I need some more pink velvet ribbon. Pink velvet ribbon. All right, but you can get the vibe. Like, we got a pink, we got a red, we got a mint, still doing that vintage vibe. And then we're doing some red and green on top of that. So this is all ribbon. I've also done like this cranberry velvet one year, and I'm keeping all of those. So this box is, or this bag is literally all ribbon. Oh my gosh. Okay, then last year I did like a whole gradient of right above here where my mirror entryway is, of different colors of bottle brush trees. Oh, I'm doing that again. I loved it so much. So I have some bottle brush trees here. I got this new last year from World Market. They brought it back this year. Oh, where's, I guess, what do you put? Where's the like change your mover thing? Anyways, this was originally $45. I think I got it for like 10 bucks on clearance after Christmas, but it's a Christmas countdown. And so I'll be putting that up. Oh, it's like wool and soft and beautiful. We got new stockings last year. And this was one of my DIYs last year, which I absolutely adore. I'll try to link some of my past DIYs, but this is literally just all vintage glass pieces from the thrift store, and then a candle holder at the bottom. Just a way to use some of the glass that's all over the thrift stores. Lots of bottle brush trees, like I said, more ornaments. I have Merry Christmas blocks. I like the wood stuff as well. And then I have some, love these. Ooh, yes. So this is all of the paper products, the bells and stuff. Eee! I cannot wait to hang all these. I have bells. I have little stars or something. Oh yeah. And I really like these because these are easy to store. You can literally fold them back up. So I really appreciate that. So I have a bunch of those in here. Man, I just can't believe what I, like, man, I barely have anything. This is wild. We got this. This is so cute. Freddie picked this out. I really, really love this. We got this at Dee Dee's Discounts last year for like 8 or 9 bucks. We got some more soft stuff. I have this cute little soft tree. I have this little fluffy reindeer. I have my Russian dolls from my aunt when they went to Russia. And one of my favorite newer things from last year, this is the vibe, guys. This is the vibe. So I will show you now some of the kitchen stuff that I have. I actually put a few things out, and I think I would like a Christmas cutting board. I think I want one more, I want one more kitchen ceramic piece because I'm using them a little different this year. I'll show you, I did get some new hand towels, so I'll show you those in the haul. But I'm gonna go show you the kitchen stuff now, and that's it really, which is wild, I can't believe like this is all I got. I'm so proud of myself, but also kind of like, yippee, now I have room for more. All right, these are the Christmas, these are Joanna Parker Christmas hand towels that I got last year. So I have these from last year. I have this little dude. I just want to get something else, like something else for my, I always want to call these Q-tips, but whatever these are. This was for spring, summer, but it's a minty vibe. So again, using what we have. This is what I meant. I really like to keep like a charcuterie board back there, and I still have my Frankie one from Halloween. And then I have my Joanna Parker cream and sugar. I use the creamer for spoons. And then this was from Home Goods last year. This is just like a little mushroom Christmas house. I keep my coffee in there. And then I was just going to show you guys, I have 3 of these candle holders and then all my brass candle holders. But these are like the ice cube. And I had 1 last year, and I picked up 2 more from the thrift store this year. So adding to my little crystal collection. What do you think? What'd you think? You guys, I'm doing this on my phone because I was like, where's all my garland? Here I am bragging about my 2 small bins for Christmas, but I do have a 3rd bin and it's full of mostly garland. So we have some Real Touch, I really love this. It's a very light sagey green. I have 2 of these or 3 of these. This is the paper garland holly berry that I made last year. And it went above the TV right there. I don't know that I'm gonna use it this year, but I'm definitely gonna keep it. Some vintage ornaments that I could make into a garland as well. Looking for you. These are my Merry Christmas signs, neons that need to go in the windows. That'll be good because we're not doing a ton of outdoor stuff, but we've updated our lights, and just adding the walkway lights, I think looks really, really good. A lot more garland. And then I do have one, I got this at Pop Shelf, and I really love it. I like to put this in the spare bathroom for guests. And then what else? I have little wreaths, but yeah, all of this is just garland. So now we can decorate. Any hootie, that is going in my haul. Anyway, that's it. That's the inventory. So we're going to do planning a little bit more and a haul next. So see you next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.